everyone who has ever owned a car ends up spending a ton of money at the gas pump, unless you have an electric car. That's a story for another day. The average household spends $250 every month on gas, and that's about $3,000 per year. But for most of us, driving is a necessity. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you 5 easy ways that I use to save a ton of money at the gas pump. And if you're new here, my name's Danger, this is Ideal, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, because we got a ton new content coming at you real soon. And these are the 5 best ways and easiest ways that I personally use to save money on gas. Let's go. Now, the first tip for saving money on gas might not be very easy for all you super aggressive drivers out there, but if you're really set on spending less money on gas, you gotta start driving more efficiently. Now, to be honest, changing the way that you drive might not save you thousands of dollars, but when you combine it with other tips on this list, it can really add up. But Brad, what do you mean I should change the way I drive? Well, that means you can't drive like you're in Tokyo Drift around my neighborhood and do donuts in the parking lot. Because in a study conducted by Edmunds, they found that aggressive driving, meaning rapid acceleration, cruising at high speeds and braking sharply instead of just coasting, could use up as much as 38% more gas than if you adopted a more calmer driving style. So just take a chill pill, put on your favorite podcast, and just relax on the road. It'll make not only the streets safer, but it will also save you a bunch of money in the long run. Now, another quick tip is that Edmunds recommends to keep your tire pressure at the manufacturer's recommended level. It'll not only make your ride feel much better, it's also gonna save you money on gas. So, those are some ways that could save you money while you're on the road. But how about when you're actually standing at the gas station? Well, the kind of gas that you buy could actually be costing you a bunch of money that you could just be saving. According to AAA, Americans waste an entire $2 billion collectively per year on premium gas. And that, ladies and gentlemen, makes my head hurt. That is absurd. In fact, our Ideal Cars channel has an entire video about why premium gas is a total scam. You can check that out up here. But the skinny of it is, in most cases, using premium fuel doesn't significantly increase your horsepower. It doesn't reduce your car's emissions, and it doesn't increase your fuel economy whatsoever. So why does it even exist? Well, there are some cars that actually require premium fuel, like the Audi R8 that we just bought, or even the Porsche 911 that we drive all the time, because these are luxury beasts and they have high compression engines. So if you have one of those Ideal cars, don't skimp out, buy premium fuel. But if you have a normal car like a Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla, don't waste money on premium fuel and expect it to make your car perform better, because guess what? It won't. You'll just end up spending a lot more money and putting an unnecessary hole in your wallet. And now, I'm not gonna get into the science of it, but the difference between premium and regular gas is the octane, which is just a rating how much compression the gas can handle before it detonates. And if you're driving a regular car that doesn't generate that much compression, premium gas does nothing for you. And if you think it does, it's all marketing. It's BS. But what is important is the detergent additives that the companies put in the gas. They're meant to clean your engine as you drive. Certain gas stations have better detergents than others. So do your research, but in terms of regular versus premium gas, go with the regular unless your car really needs it. And honestly, I wouldn't buy a car that requires premium if I were in the market for a new car, which brings us to our next point. If you really want to save money on gas, the very best way is by getting a fuel efficient gas sipping car. That's right. It really isn't rocket science. The kind of car that you drive makes the biggest difference in terms of how much you spend at the pump. If you're cruising around in a massive high horsepower SUV, yeah, of course, you're gonna need to fill up more than if you have a little compact or a hybrid. And listen, I'm a car guy. I just bought myself that Audi R8. And you think a supercar gets great gas mileage? No. And some of us just need big pickup trucks for work, or SUVs so we can take the families on vacation. But if your number one priority is freeing up room in your budget, you should really consider getting a car with the highest MPGs possible. And guess what? Our other channel, Ideal Cars, has a couple videos about best fuel efficient cars for cheap. So if you want to check them out, I'm just going to link to the whole channel down in the description. And if you like cars, please subscribe and really consider getting a hybrid or even an electric car. Sure, they usually cost a lot up front, but they're gonna save you a ton in fuel costs over their lifespan on the road. And if you're set on getting a gas-powered car, you should check out the Hyundai Elantra or the Honda Accord. They're some of the most economical gas-powered cars on the road. All right, I get it. You love your car and you're not willing to give it up even if it means better fuel economy. To be honest, that's a hill I'd die on too. But fear not, there are other ways that you can make the gas bill a bit lighter. And it really comes down to, well, paying less for gas. Do I mean you should drive around the county looking for the best prices? Hell no, you'll see what I mean. So, in case you haven't noticed, some gas stations offer cheaper prices for the same exact fuel. Why? Well, it's like any other business. Some gas companies have more efficient supply chains and are just able to undercut their competitors' prices. It's what makes the world go round. And that is great for you and it's great for me because it means that you can choose to go to a station that has the lowest prices. But does it make sense to drive all the way across town just to get a few cents shaved off your gas prices? Probably not. However, there are apps out there that will show you where the lowest gas prices along your route are. One of the apps that I personally use is called Gas Buddy, and you basically just enter where you're going and it will pull up a bunch of data and show you where to stop to get the cheapest prices at the pump. This is absolutely legendary when you go on long road trips where you're burning through an entire tank. And you want to save even more money? Well, after you subscribe to Ideal Money, join a warehouse club like Costco. And if there's a Costco near you that offers gas, you can go there and earn rewards for it. The differences in gas prices between a local major brand gas station and a pump at a warehouse club can be huge. So you can save cash every time you go there to buy fuel. Plus, you'll be earning points that you can then use to buy groceries or whatever inside the store. Really is a win-win. And if you're a huge car guy like me, well then, you may not like this next tip, but it is really important. It's good for your wallet, good for the environment, and good for your body. Yeah, you can save money by simply driving less. Yes, I get it. It's easy to just hop in your car and go to the market or go to the movies or do whatever. But if that supermarket is right down the street, why not take a walk and get a little workout in while you're doing your grocery shopping? Or pump up the tires on that old bicycle and get it out of the garage and take it for a spin. If you can get into the habit of walking or biking places instead of driving, you're going to end up saving a whole bunch of money on gas. And as an added bonus, you're gonna reduce your carbon footprint. And come on, we all love Mother Earth. Plus, it's gonna be great for your health. That way, when it is time to hop in the car and drive to the shore for the weekend, you'll be more than ready with that beach bod. And who doesn't want that? So if you love yourself, love the earth, and love saving money, try to walk or ride a bicycle instead of drive whenever you can. And yes, you can still go joyriding every once in a while. Go for it. That's what cars are made for. But driving less on the whole is definitely gonna help your wallet. And with that, those are 5 easy, sure ways to save a bunch of money at the pump. Those are ones that I personally use. Anyone out there have any other ways to save money on gas? And no, I don't want to hear that you've been siphoning gas out of your neighbor's car. That is not cool. It's illegal. But if you have real tips, drop them below in the comments. Let's learn from each other. And don't forget to subscribe for all the new content by hitting the subscribe button down here and turning on that notification bell, as well as hitting the like button so we know how to make more videos like this. I'm Danger, this is Ideal Money, and promise me one thing, keep living the ideal lifestyle.